Hello, my lovelies. Just gonna grab a chair. Probably paint seated. Let's see. Let's just see. I'm late, guys. I'm sorry. It's like everything is a bit. Let's just see. Bring it a little down. Bonsoir, Michelle. Coucou. So, guys, we've just in the German life, we just applied this. Ring light in the glasses. Hi, Michelle. Schön, dich zu sehen. Nice to see you. We just done that in the German life. We applied the decoupage. This is from the Posh Deluxe series decoupage papers. It's a limited edition from Jonathon Marc Mendes. He actually, I'm gonna bring you up to see that. He actually, this is one of his paintings they brought on decoupage. So I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So we just applied that. It went on so quick. So if you just want to watch that, the video is up. You can do that. And but this still has to dry. Obviously, I have to paint in the sides, which I'm going to do. But you can see the crackle under there. I've done some crackle. I've done that yesterday. Hi, Nina. Thank you for joining me. I've done that yesterday. And down here, this is going to be, I don't know if you know those pictures, where you basically have like half the water you see underwater, and the other half you see what's above the water line. This is what I have in mind for this thing here, because on the bottom they're going to paint a little bit of water. There I'm going to go in the kois. This is one of the new transfers from Dixieville. Just going to show you. It's called Balance. It's called Balance. It's so pretty. Just love those. This is going to give the whole thing like some perspective, and you see those kois. I want to have some of them down here, basically under the water line. And hi, mein Hase. And therefore, we're going to paint the water down here. This is already the first coat. I usually would let it dry, till tomorrow. I've just done that in the German life, but let's see how far we get. As I said, I didn't think that I will be finished that quick with the decoupage, but that went on like a charm. And that's a brush. You can see I've done the blending. I basically had like both colors on here, and I've just done the blending like this. Very quick and easy. That's what I've done with this one. And yeah, usually would do like a second coat, but I think we're fine. We're just going to do a little bit of water ripples and things like that. I think I'm going to put that into some water, which I left at the sink. I mean, those paints are water-based, and those are actually the Terra clay paints I'm working with. And you can reactivate them anytime with water until they are sealed. So, but even so, I'm going to put I'm brush into the water because I don't want to dry in the bristles. They are highly pigmented. They dry lighter than they appear when they are wet. Your brush strokes will not level out during the drying process, which means you can beautifully create texture and things like that. So that works beautifully with that. And the texture you can see at the back here, I've done the crackle all over the place. I've done a base of the, it's still wet, it's cold. I've done a base for the crackle, like I've put the base of the Galaxy. Rewind. First think and then talk. I've done the base in the Galaxy from the Terra clay paints. Then I've added the crackle, and then I've basically for crackling I added the chalk mineral paints, several colors. The reason I've used the chalk mineral paints I've actually done yesterday. Here I'll put it now. There. I've tried it yesterday because I wanted to see how the Terra clay paints go with the crackle. On this side here, this side here where I'm just at, this is the Terra clay paint. Yeah, this is the blue I gave. I've used for it. And on the other side here, this one is the vintage duck egg. Just gonna bring that close. Terra clay paint crackles. It looks gorgeous, but it doesn't crackle as much as the chalk mineral paint. So depending which look you're going for, you can choose. You can basically choose. So I wanted to have big cracks to show through there on the top. So that's the reason I've used the chalk mineral paints. Also underneath the decoupage, I didn't want to have the Terra clay paints because the decoupage I'm applying with, I did apply that with the Posh Chalk infuser. Either use the Posh Chalk infuser or I use the Top Coat Satin by Dixie Belle. They are water-based. They are both water-based, and as the Terra clay paints will be reactivated with water, I didn't want to take the chance to reactivate the paint underneath. So that's the reason I've done the base for the decoupage for sure with the chalk mineral paints. I've used the fluff. So now I always like to have like a light color underneath just to make the colors pop. Okay, so I'm just going to pour some of that out on here. That was a big bloop. That was far too much. Probably won't need that much, but even so. Even so. Just get some of the paint ready. I'm going to start up here. I want to do some water ripples. Just going to do some water ripples, and which works beautifully with the Terra clay paints. You're going to see in a minute. It's me making a mess all the time. Guys, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll be very happy to answer those for you. Wenn ihr irgendwelche Fragen habt, gerne in die Kommentare, auch gerne auf Deutsch. Kein Problem. Or any language you wish. So. Up on the trousers. So, let's see. I'm going to try. This is, I'm not sure if this is going to work. I've never tried that. This is from the artisan brushes from Dixie Belle, from the Bells and Whistles line. Be careful with my coffee. I'm not dipping my brush in there. But anyhow, let's see. I'm going to start with a dark color. Just, oh no. No, this is far too. Maybe maybe, let's see. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. No problem. Gotta get a different brush. I can't control it how I want it. That's better. It's still wet now. And they are going to be blended into each other. So I'm just basically just doing some ripples on here. Even it looks a mess, but I want to have some lines. And then you're going to define that a little more. Just to get that a little irregular. I mean, obviously this area is pretty big, so one has can be a little darker on the outside here. This is a pretty awkward working position I'm at the moment, but let's see. How we go. It looks crazy. You know me. I'm always having crazy stages. I'm going to have a little darker on the outside here. Just switch to my right hand to get in this into this area here. So when you see those half and half pictures, they're actually called, where you see half underwater and half above the water. A lot of times the water underneath is a lot brighter than what you see above it. So I'm gonna come in with some lighter colors in a minute to blend those into each other. But I first want to layer down a little more of the darker ones. If I'm boring you guys, my apologies, but I thought you might want to see how you can create some ripples. Hallo liebe Vera, schön, dass du da bist. Oh, wenn du das jetzt schon sagst, ich finde, das sieht jetzt noch ziemlich chaotisch aus. So now I'm gonna grab the cerulean, which is the lighter color. I'm using the same brush and I'm basically doing the same thing. And I'm just doing like how do you call that motion? Like eights. I'm almost painting eights. To blend those into each other. You can use some water also. I'm first going to do it like this and see how it goes. And this is a layering process. Again, guys, this is a layering process. And this is supposed to look at the end like you're looking up from underneath, you know? As this is like above the surface and this will be under the surface. And we'll have the kois swimming in here. I'm going to use a little water to keep my paint a little damp. Just to mix those into each other, layer those. This is like those water ripples you see on the surface. I want to have a little darker on the outside. I'm going to go just like this. A little more on the outside. And this paint is perfect if you want to create textures, absolutely. And here also. Go. In some lighter ripples. This is basically easier to work with a stiffer brush than the other one was just too wobbly to say. It was just too wobbly. Oh, Nina, maybe go out and come back in. I'm not sure if it's on my end or... I'm going to dampen my brush a little bit. Actually, I want to have something, oops, a little more lighter. I'm actually going to get some Moonbeam. I'm going to get some white in there. White. I'm just going to continue doing this until I'm at the stage where I really like it. Basically blending those colors all together. I'm not boring you guys. A little more in here. This is basically creating the water ripples, slowly coming together. Thank you, Nina. Dries really, really quick, even. As I said, this is a layering process. And it's going to take a while. Just go back and forth. Just grab the different colors and move it into each other. almost getting tired. So guys, let me know, what are you doing? Are you painting at the moment? Or are you sitting on the settee? Or are you having a glass of wine? And just keep mixing those, drawing my aids with my brush. Move the paints into each other. Gets too dry. Add a little water to blend those in. So painting water ripples is basically, it's not very exciting. It's a process. It's coming along nicely. Painting my aids. I have a little more. Blend it out on the outside here. Smoothing it out a little more. So it's getting lost there basically. Oh my God. Oh, that's a lot of work, Michelle. Lazy Nina. Lazy Nina. Maybe I can inspire you to do something different. As I said, you can reactivate those paints anytime with water. So I'm just dampening my brush and getting that a little more moved together. I've got no paint on here at the moment. I want to basically blend it out to the side here. Grab the darker color. Can blend those nicely with each other. I just love that. It's ever so easy. There's already that texture on here from the crackle underneath. Aids and my arm is getting tired. Arm is getting tired. So I'm even going to grab some of the darkest color from the Galaxy coming in here. Just for fun. Just for fun. Give it a little more depth. What's the time? Half an hour. Hi, Betty. Thank you, my love. So happy to see you. How are you? Thank you. Betty, those are the Terra Clay paints by Dixie Belle. Cerulean. So we're just creating some ripples, blending those into each other. You can see how it slowly comes together. Slowly but surely. Drawing my almost 8s out of my wrist, just to get like this irregular pattern on the back. And I'm mixing the darker and the lighter colors just to give it this rippled texture-y look. Slowly coming together. Quite like it. What do you say, guys? Thank you, Betty. Oh, Betty, you're so sweet. I know you're very busy. I really appreciate you being there. I really appreciate everybody taking the time to pop in and saying hi. And I know you guys are very busy. This is just a process. You can see like the waves are, this is basically looking from underneath up onto the, oh, thank you, Dixie Belle. It is cold here, guys. It is cold, so I like to wear those flannels. I like to wear those flannels. This is all about moving those lighter blues and darker blues into each other so they're not that harsh. I'm gonna need a little more of the, let's see. Of the galaxy coming down here. And this is going to be basically the background for my kois, which are going to come in there. And this is going to create depths and texture and all those things. So guys, how is the weather where you are? I hope it's not raining when I get out here. Dankeschön, Vera. Dankeschön. I know it's probably pretty boring, me doing the same thing, but I quite like it, the way you can create depths and those waves and things. Just gonna use my right hand for a change. The left is getting a little tired. A little bit of the galaxy in here. You can see where this is going, guys. I think I'm gonna let you go. I'm probably gonna bore you to death with that. Chilly and drizzly. So we went here from summer right into winter, basically. We had a bit of sunshine the last days, but oh, careful, I'm gonna have some paint in my face in a second. We had it actually looks quite good on the screen there. Quite like that. So I'm just hoping it's not raining when I'm finished here. I'm at the shop with my bicycle, so as the weather is still not too cold, and it was pretty nice this morning. Well, it was cloudy, but even so. I went to the shop with my bike, so I'm hoping it's not raining now. I actually could do this for hours. Do this for hours. Just gonna get that on top here. And you can work those paints so nice together, you know. This is why I really like that. Getting like the darker drizzles a little in there. Ripple, ripple, ripple. Ripple, ripple, ripple. Hope this is gonna get the effect I want to have at the end. You'll see. Yeah, I know. Okay, guys. I'm drawing ripples with you for the whole life now. I think I'm gonna let you go. As I said, we're going to. This is gonna dry. Then I'm going to blend in the paper on the sides there also. Probably gonna do that off screen. And next week on Wednesday, I will be live on a Chalk Paint 101 page again, and I will probably apply the kois then. Let's see if I'm happy with that, what I'm doing here. I will do that. I'm gonna let you go now, guys. I'm so happy you've been with me. My name is Angela. Thank you, Betty. Hugs to you too. My name is Angela. I'm the German distribution for Dixie Belle and for Woody Band in Posh in Germany. Also an elite retailer for Dixie Belle paints. And tonight we've been painting with the Terra Clay paints, the new artisan paints by Dixie Belle. I absolutely love them, as you can see. And I thank you so much for being with me tonight, guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. And I will see you next week. Have a lovely weekend. Take care, guys. Ta-da.